What's up, everybody? About to make a little run. I decided to take the gold wing out. I hope it don't rain on me, but delivering some furniture. So let's get to riding. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, KAWIKATANA. I know it's been a while since I've been on. Been busy here for the last couple of days. I haven't been riding a lot because my Ninja's still in the shop. Still waiting on the guy to finish my paint. And then while I have it, all, broken apart, I might as well go ahead and fix my stator, get it cleaned out and things like that. So that's what's happening. So as you see, I have my couch over here, which I am selling. And I decided not just to bring my, I decided not to bring in the truck. I decided just to bring it on my gold wing. Let me check to make sure everything's straight on it. Yep. Pillows in there good. Yep. Straight. Ain't going nowhere. Yeah, I got everything in there, I think. Yep. So, yep. So I decided to take the gold wing with it and do some motor vlogging. But just been a rough couple of days here. My daughter's out of school, so I have her the entire summer. So a lot of times I can't ride as much as I want to because I gotta be daddy, be the good father that I am. Yeah, look a little gloomy, but I'm going to try to make it because it's only the next town over. I'm just delivering for them. But this past weekend, well, yesterday, Tuesday, my daughter had a sleepover. And, oh, please don't say it's going to rain hard on me. I might be getting wet here, guys. But I'm going to deliver this furniture anyway. But anyway, so my daughter had a sleepover yesterday, right? So my daughter's only 12 years old, and these are kids from her school, come and hang out with her for a while and stuff like that, for spend a night. And the craziest thing is, I pick up one of the girls, right? It's I only had to pick up 2 girls, and the other girls are just going to be dropped off in my house, which is fine. So as I'm driving, and my daughter's in the front seat with me, and this girl, and another girl, which is girls my daughter's friends, were sitting in the back seat, whatever, and they were talking. And I'm sitting here listening, and the subject came up. The subject came up where we were talking about if you haven't seen lately, about the news about the woman going to court and they took their child out of a dog kennel at a court, and someone recorded them.
Upsetting new video this morning shows a young girl crawling out of a dog kennel in the back of a car. Her grandmother is now under arrest. Take a look. Bystander recording this video in front of the Graceland mansion in Tennessee. A local paper obtained police reports which say the grandmother drove her grandson and granddaughter for miles in 2 kennels on Saturday. And there she is again, crawling out. The woman said she did it because there was no room in the back seat. She said she checked on the kids periodically. The report notes there were no vents in the back of that car, and temperatures got up to 95 degrees that day. And, and they called the police and stuff, and the woman got in trouble. Well, this little girl, she's 12 years old, was like, yeah, I remember I called 911 twice I called 911 twice. One on an officer and one on my parents. And then now I had not said nothing now. I didn't say not one word to this girl. And so she said yeah, well, the first time was I was at this function and this officer put his hand on my shoulder and says, hey, how you doing? And she was like, oh my God. She went home.
did say nothing to the officer, went home, and said that she got raped. Yeah. And she said, well, I didn't know what being raped means then, you know, at that time. So when I told my mom, and my mom didn't do nothing about it, I called 911 and told them that this officer raped me. Yeah. I was like, okay, and I'm listening to this. Like, right, I'm just like tripping out listening to this. And then she says, and then another time, my mom I did something wrong, and my mom got a wooden spoon and spanked me. And I called the police on her for abuse, and I wrapped my thigh or wiped my area up with bandages and make it seem like she really beat me when I called the police. Yeah, and I'm sitting here like, okay, and this little girl is spending the night at my house with my daughter and a bunch of other friends, and I'm sitting here like, okay, I'm a black man, and here's this little white girl telling another friend a story like this, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, man, if say for instance I just said, hey, how you doing, or did anything, dude, if she could have called rape on me, dude, I'm going to jail for the rest of my life. And it's sad that I have to like think of, my gosh, I could get in trouble if something like this was, happened to me, and there's no like getting away from it. You know, they're not going to believe me. They're going to put me in the jail and throw away the key. I know that, you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, but in that case, you're always going to be guilty, and you got to prove yourself innocent. And even if you are innocent, people are still going to look at you like, he could have done it. He must have got away this time, but he did it. And that's all people would matter, because that's all people do is look at the bad side. So I just made sure when she was there that whole night, that whole day, that I just stayed away. I mean, I stayed away regardless, but I made sure I extra stayed away from that particular girl. Like, I just did not get involved in talking to her or anything. And, and the thing is, when her parents picked her up, I kind of told her dad, like, look, your daughter was saying this on the way to my, when I picked her up, and when I picked her up, and I was coming to my house, and she said this, because I just wanted him to know, just in case she decides to say anything, or just in case he tries to pull that stunt with someone else, that, like, it's not true. But, so far, it seemed like everything went fine and things like that. And hopefully that was something she did when she was younger and she knows better now, because being at her age, she doesn't, know the gravity of something like that and that kind of accusation that could ruin somebody's life, literally ruin their life. And even though you can fight and be innocent, it's still your life is ruined just by the accusation. And it's sad that of all the things I have to worry about at a 12-year-old sleepover party, is getting falsely accused of something. Because society is like changed. And it's just crazy. So that's kind of what happened to me. And, I just thought I wanted to kind of share that with everybody, because when I was listening to that situation, I was just like, shit. I literally was in my head thinking, if this little girl accused me of something she was accusing other people, it's lucky that it was an officer that did it and not like some random guy or random person or a friend or something like that, because I don't think it would have went away that easy. But it also could have been just a story she told, because when I told his father, he was kind of surprised, like he's never heard that before. So that's kind of weird, that something like that was reported, but he acted like he didn't really know nothing about it, or he was just kind of like saying it so it won't make him look bad. I don't know.